Now, a new company is training racehorses in the Cotswolds so they can give the winnings to charity. It's called the Good Racing Company, and one of its first horses, Go Chicago, will ride his first race later this month. It's likely to be a talking point at the McCoys, which is the annual Jockey Club Awards at Cheltenham Racecourse, and our Gloucestershire reporter Steve Knibbs is there for us now. Good evening, Steve.
Yeah, good evening, David. The stage is set, as you can see behind me, for the Centaur. The great and the good of the racing industry are here to see who's going to win one of these. The famous McCoy statue, leading trainers, jockeys, horses and backroom staff, all in contention. But as you've said, David, there will be a lot of talk tonight about this very special project that's been launched here in Gloucestershire. Saddled up and getting ready for his first race. Go Chicago is one of a different breed of horses. He's part of the new Good Racing Company, which has a membership and works a bit like a syndicate, except all of the profits and winnings go to charity. The company has also just taken on Burrow 7, named after rugby player Rob Burrow, who has motor neurone disease.
The idea of getting involved in a horse to raise money for charity, look, it's been tried before, but it's never on this scale and never, I think, with this degree of professionalism. I mean, all of the profits going to charity. For Burrow 7, the amount that they've raised, it's a six-figure sum that they've raised from one horse. So if that can be done to support racing charities, to support other charities, well, more power to their elbow.
Go Chicago is being trained here in the Cotswolds by Fergal O'Brien, and two charities will benefit: Racing Welfare and Racing to School. Phoebe is one of the stable staff and told me she wouldn't even be here without the help of such a charity.
When I was at college, Racing to School gathered us all together. We went to Fakenham Racecourse, where they showed us, the changing rooms, the weighing rooms and the whole course, and everyone seemed very happy. It was just a very nice environment to be around, and I didn't know what I wanted to do, so that kind of made up my mind that I wanted to go into racing.
At the launch, children from a local primary school got the chance to meet Go Chicago because they had a really important role to play.
We were asked to go look at the horse and to choose a name. I don't have a horse, so it's just nice to see something different.
What sort of names did you come up with?
I remember one of mine, which was Dashing Devon.
Do you think Go Chicago is going to do very well in his races?
Yes.
Think he's going to win?
Yes, I do.
He's a lovely young horse. He's got a proper national hunt pedigree, so he'll be seen at his best in years to come. But we really like him. He's a nicely bred horse. He's a nicely put together horse, and I think everyone that joins is going to have loads of fun.
It's hoped that Go Chicago will ride his first race later this month, and this is just the start. The Good Racing Company aims to have 8 horses racing for different charities over the next year. And we've just heard that on the 25th of October at Bangor, that is going to be Go Chicago's first race. Many eyes will be on him then, including those belonging to Dawn Goodfellow, who's the Chief Executive of Racing Welfare, one of the charities it's going to benefit. Dawn, before we talk about the new project, tell us about your charity and what you do.
So Racing Welfare is the charity that looks after all racing's people, apart from the jockeys who are looked after by our sister charity, the Injured Jockeys Fund. But that means we look after people who work in the training yards, on studs, on the race courses, in racing administration, or people who work in journalism and that kind of thing for racing too. So the whole range of people.
So this new initiative that's from within the industry, you must really welcome it.
Very, very much so. We're wholly dependent on charitable donations to finance our work, and that covers the whole range of life's challenges, from physical and mental health through housing, financial advice and careers advice and training as well. And as I say, we're very much dependent on charitable donation for that. But the other thing it does for us is also raise awareness of our services too, which is so important to us and to the other charity, of course, Racing to School, that's benefiting from the proceeds from this club too.
And very briefly, Dawn, because we're running out of time, but members that join this club, it's not just about giving money to the charity, they get a chance to come to the races as well.
That's right, you get the full ownership experience. So there'll be competitions, you can go to the races as an owner, you can visit the yard as an owner as well. So I think that it's a great experience for people.
Brilliant. Dawn, thanks for joining us and enjoy tonight. This is going to be a great warm-up for the jump season, which starts tomorrow at Carlisle, and then racing resumes here in Cheltenham at the Showcase next Friday and Saturday.